Hey there, you guys. I know this is very unusual, as I usually stream this stuff, but my energy has been kind of not streaming levels, and I will be honest, even recording levels were kind of low. I was initially going to just play this on my own, not even record it, but I decided, I really do want to do this event on camera. So here we are. I'm not even doing. I didn't have the energy to set up fancy model, so you get me in my generic looking self. But enough being said, I've really made this timer go down. I wanted to get this done pretty quick, but next thing I know, it's 4 days. So letter of appeal. Traveler, I know this is a bit out of the blue, but I've run into a tricky situation and really need your help. If you happen to have time and the inclination and don't mind stretching your legs for a long journey over, please pay me a visit over at the Masters of the Night Wind. I'm sure that things will take a turn for the better once you're here. Thanks, I'm counting on you. Don't worry, Auroron, we're gonna head over. I have no idea what you want help with, but I forgot. I didn't realize how close I was. I'm gonna put I'm gonna go and put Chi Chi back on the team. Just to have, proper
I will
support.
bring my notebook.
Um, Farina can carry it. Just to, in the spirit of this
What's
quest,
the
let's put
occasion?
him on the team. He's not
The
really
scenery
built,
is wonderful.
and as you can see, he's not quite
Surely
completely
enough to
leveled up,
convince
but
anyone to become
it's
a
a-okay,
wanderer.
we're good. Yeah. I haven't been using him. I thought I would, but I've just been so busy that I haven't gotten to the point of using many new people. Hello there, Auroron. What's up?
Once the traveler shows up, everything will get better.
So that depends. What's the situation here?
Hey, Auroron, over here!
Oh, hey there, traveler in Paimon.
Yeah, what's up? What has you down, and what do you need our services for?
So you were looking for us? We came as soon as we heard.
You did? That makes me feel warm and fuzzy. Is this what happiness feels like?
Come on, I'm sure you know what happiness feels like. This can't be the first time you're experiencing it.
The heck? Where is this coming from?
That's actually a legit good question.
You are truly the best friends I could ask for. If my vegetables met you, I'm sure they'd grow all the more lush for it.
I mean, that's probably a very high and mighty compliment we just got from you.
What makes you say that?
That is true, though. What inclination leads to that?
Well, it's a compliment.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
heard that complimenting people makes them happy. Did it work? Are you happy?
Very much so, but what about you? You don't look too happy.
It's that obvious, huh? Well, you're right. I feel like an aphid who can't find a flower. Granny is standing in my way.
Yeah, he has to just be purely referring to Citlali here. Also, hold on. I I just realized. Oh, wrong one apparently. I was like, something's missing here. Okay. Yes. Citlali.
Yes, Granny's a genius, as you know. Geniuses often stand in the way of others, leading them to despair.
Hey, I feel like there's a better way we could have phrased that one though.
And on top of that, I'm her grandson, which means I get a double dose of despair.
She just wants you to succeed and, strive for things other than where she is. Not cuz, of her wanting to stand in the, spotlight, be this super strong only one, but because as we learned, it seems like your people are terrified of her and she does not want that for you.
If that sounds serious, it's because it is. So please, help me deal with her.
Is she just being a little extra overbearing because of the stuff that happened recently? Like I don't know how this is like that bad.
Oh, what happened exactly?
Yeah.
You make it sound so dramatic.
Sounds like a lot's been going on and like she refuses to let him like even breathe on his own.
I had to get you involved. Most people can't deal with Granny, and
And I'm an exception. You think I can? I can. I love Citlali. She's great. Okay, I'm an exception.
exactly. You were the first person I thought of, Gramps.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that's me.
Gramps is what I called you when we first met, and I know I got told off for it, but please let me off for calling you that one more time.
Hey, if you were thinking that you needed to be let off for calling me that, you could have just used a
It
different
feels like
phrase.
there's something unique about you. Even Granny Citlali treats you like you're someone special. And everything that's happened since we met suggests it's true.
A lot has gone down. I don't know if it's all because of us, but you know, I'll take it.
If I had a woven scroll that listed the 40 people who can deal with Granny Citlali, your name would be at the top of that list.
Would there even be 40 people to be on the list? Nothing against Citlali. I love her, but like I can admit she probably does not have many who can understand where she's coming from, to put it lightly.
Wait, so who are these other 39?
Paimon caught on too.
Also the Traveler. The rest of the list is just the Traveler 39 more times.
Okay. You know, that's pretty fucked up. I think Kanich was able to talk to her. Oh my. I just read the responses. I was trying to come up with more people who can, handle Citlali, and then I look over, and I just read anything for my favorite grandson. Oh my god, we're just gonna adopt him. You flatter me, but I'm too young to be a grandparent. No, 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 no.
Oh,
Let's
great.
go.
So, you're gonna help me, right, Gramps? I can't stress how important this is.
I love how we're going along with it too. We're just like, honestly, the first time we were like, what did you call me? And now we're just like, yeah, this is it.
Although it looks like I'm just hanging around with nothing to do, inside, I'm distraught about the path ahead. Granny Citlali is blocking my way and I can't get past.
What is it you're trying to do that she's blocking you from, though? That's what I need to know. I don't. What if it's for your own good?
But now that you're here, I can start moving again before time runs out.
A time thing. Okay, so what do you need me to do?
You know how much Granny loves to drink, nap, and read light
Yes,
novels, right?
yeah.
If you offer her what she wants, I'm sure you can lure her away.
I still want to know why.
You mean use those things as bait to distract her so she won't notice what you're up to?
Also, I'm not sure if we'll be a great distract. Like, we'll probably distract her, but I don't think she will let you entirely go. That seems like a flaw in your plan.
That's right. Don't worry, I won't make you do all the work. I've planned it all out, including what you need to say. All you need to do is walk up to her and tell her this. Dear Granny, I have the latest volume of Mirage Warriors here, along with the special edition spin-off of the case files of Miss Orith. Want to read them together?
I think we need to change the beginning, but the rest of that might work. We just need to say, hey, Citlali.
She'll pretend not to be interested for a few seconds, then think of an excuse to say yes. As long as you're the one doing the fishing, she'll definitely take the bait.
You really think I have that effect on her? I mean, we've only known each other for a short amount of time. And while us, the player, do know that she sees something in us, like that's why she's betting on us to be able to help with Malika. You know, we were there to kind of help her talk about things going on and everything surrounding Auroron. So I do think she does consider us in a decent view.
He's just trying to butter you up. Even Paimon can tell. He's just saying whatever it takes to persuade you.
Paimon, like, you do the same thing when you want food. Come on.
No, I mean it. Granny might not say it out loud, but I can tell she has a soft spot for the Traveler.
Oh, okay.
If you say so. Paimon's still not convinced, but if all we have to do is say a few words to Citlali, it's hardly putting us out.
I know, we're not getting sent across Natlin to, like, do something. Yet. We don't know.
It's as easy as watering vegetables, and if my vegetables were here, they'd. Uh. Sorry, there's no time for vegetable talk.
Oh, okay, okay, so something's very urgent. Got it.
Just trust me. Let me take you to her. With you here, everything will be better.
Everything will be better. What does this entail? I I'm very unsure. Um, wait, where? Just down here. Okay, let's just go over here. It's fine. Fine.
Huh?
What's the matter?
It's Granny. She's gone.
Oh, she's not here? But you were just talking about how she was like always there in front of you.
She was standing there at the cave entrance to stop me from going in, standing right in my way.
Why didn't she want you in the cave?
Oh, you meant literally standing in your way. This whole time, Paimon thought you were being metaphorical.
No, apparently she was legit standing there and he just couldn't do anything about it. He was trapped.
Granny says it's tacky when light novels use contrived metaphors. I don't want to be tacky.
Okay.
Wait, but aren't you comparing yourself to a light novel? Isn't that kind of contrived?
Let's not pick on him. Now's not the time. Where is Citlali if apparently this whole time she's been like literally standing in his way?
What? Oh, darn it.
Anyway, looks like your path ahead has been cleared. Or maybe it's a trap. Maybe this is actually a trap to capture him.
Yeah, Citlali probably figured there was no point standing in your way anymore. Auroron, whatever it is you so desperately need to do, you're now free to do it.
I don't think it'll be that simple. Granny wouldn't release me from her grasp so easily.
Yeah, no, I feel like this is too easy too. I agree on this sentiment.
She might have laid a trap for me, or maybe when I get inside, I'll get caught by one of her surveillance spells.
But why would she want to stop you? Yeah, exactly. What is it that you want to do? Why are you trying to get into the cave? Why is Citlali stopping you? I need to know.
Yeah, let alone lay a trap for you. Unless you haven't been up to no good again, have you?
I just want to rescue someone, and Granny won't let me.
Rescue somebody. Okay.
Rescue someone? Oh no, what happened?
Could I ask you to go inside and take a look at him? I think he should be safe for now, but he'll be at greater and greater risk as time goes by.
But then, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
I'll have to wait outside, or I might fall into one of Granny's traps.
I wonder if Citlali also has taken into consideration that Auroron might ask for our help. Like, I'm wondering if that's come into her mind at some point. But I also want to know who this person is that he's trying to save.
You mean you want us to fall into her traps instead?
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what he's saying. But again, that's if the traps work on them.
No, you'll be fine. Granny's traps will recognize it's the traveler, so they'll leave you alone.
Or it will alert her, and so while we won't be, like, captured or whatever other thing, she'll now know we've been in there. I don't know what we're doing, though, so...
Sure it is. I mean, I've told my aphids all about your heroic deeds, so I assume Granny's told her traps too.
Okay. So, okay.
You can't just assume that.
I feel like it's true, though. Like, they are pretty similar.
Either way, I'm counting on you, Gramps.
We agreed to this role too easily.
Well, sounds like someone's life is at stake, so we should probably head in and check things out.
Sorry, my brain blipped because of the text. I was like, I got so confused by what I was hearing and reading. Okay.
You're the best, Gramps. Please, can you go inside and take a look?
Yeah, that's that dialogue. Okay. Anyways, I'm going in as you. So if Citlali knows you were the one who did this, it's not my fault.
Guess we just keep following this path?
Yeah, seems like it.
Auroran seemed pretty confident that Citlali's traps won't harm us. But still, it can't hurt to be careful.
Let's see. So you want me to elemental sight my way through this? Honestly, it's pretty smart. It seems kind of risky to just jump on in. Because I want to just jump to the center, but... Oh, is it the person in the center there? Yeah. I said it's, like, dangerous to jump on in. I just jumped in. I'm like, is it that person? Was it you?
We made it in without a hitch. Maybe Citlali's traps can recognize us after all.
Who knows if that's good or bad? Let's find out.
Wait, look! There's someone there! Hi! Are you okay? Can you hear us?
I'm trying to think. Because, there was the quest where we came in here to help with the... Was he the chief or... it's been a minute since I did what I'm thinking of.
Is he asleep?
but-
Or sick? Do you think this is the guy Auroran was talking about? Also, what the heck's been going on here? Lots of strange and mysterious stuff around.
This looks like the weaving area.
Could be. Let's get Auroran in here. He'll know what this is all about.
Or we...
Sorry, Granny.
Knew it! Knew it! I'm sorry, I clapped, like, right in front of... I don't know what that looked like. I hope that wasn't loud for you. Anyways. I knew it.
All grown up now, are we?
Oh, you two. You'll never get old.
I'm truly sorry.
I feel like that's all he's able to say to Citlali at this point, because he's just like, even if it's not up to no good, he's just like, you know, doing his own thing. It's just something she doesn't really want him to meddle in.
Now that you're one of the 6 heroes, you think you can do as you please, do you?
You know,
Well, explain yourself, you dummy! How exactly were you thinking of helping that spirit duffer?
Spirit Duffer. Okay.
Auroran! And, hey, Citlali.
Huh? Huh? When
Oh
did
my
you
god,
guys-
they really didn't notice. Oh my god, her trap's legit. I thought like her traps would at least be like, oh hey, it's the traveler. Like they just straight up nothing. Like, see, Lolly, that's dangerous. You should at least have it set to where like, even if it's not like spotting Auroran, it will at least spot if someone's like walking in. Like, you need to know if people are going
Oh,
around.
drat. I wasn't expecting them. And now the traveler probably caught me yelling at Auroran. Oh, this is not a good look for me.
See, Lolly? See, Lolly. We saw you yell at him a lot already. It's okay. Nothing new. Nothing new. And if you can just explain the situation to us, maybe we'll side with you. Maybe it will all be okay. It could be fine.
Hello there, you
She's
two.
so
We were
panicked.
just,
Hmm.
Auroran and I were, play acting.
Yes, play acting. Exactly, Seat Lolly. That's what it looked like to my eyes. Oh my, I'm so fucking biased. Oh my. Maybe I should have had my model. You guys just see me come to the realizations that she's like a good balance of just like other characters I like, and then also because of like the little glimpses of like the March energy she has in her, she's like one of my favorites.
You know, acting out some scenes from a light novel,
Yeah.
quoting the lines.
On her
I
face.
didn't actually mean what I was saying.
She's like,
Right, Auroron?
yeah. Auroron, it was all acting. See, Lolly, I'm sorry. We all know it wasn't. Good cover. But we know the truth. His head tilt.
Huh? Yes, that's right.
Oh my, see, I love them. They're great. They're like the micro expressions, him just tilting his head like, what am I supposed to say here? And she's just like, please, come on, say something.
I owe you an apology too, Traveler. I asked you for help, but I forgot to watch my back and Granny caught me. And now we're play acting.
Yep. There's no need to apologize. Just watch your back next time. Play acting, huh? Can I try? No need to apologize.
So what are you two up to exactly? Did something happen to this poor guy?
Yeah, Leela's his name. He got into some trouble during a clairvoyance session.
Clairvoyance, okay.
It's a kind of spell that lets your spirit leave your body, so you can access secret knowledge. You know what a medium is, right?
Yeah.
You've probably come across them in novels. Anyway, it's similar to that. Leela's problem is his spirit has gotten lost and can't find its way back to his body.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, no, so Auroron's not kidding about the time frame, though, because the longer a spirit's away from the body is just
So
bad.
in other words, his body's here, but his soul's gone?
Yeah, it's poof. It's gone.
Well, technically the soul and the spirit aren't quite the same thing, but yes, in a nutshell, that's basically it.
I just wanted to help bring Leela's spirit back.
And I wouldn't have stopped him if it was anyone else. But the issue is, Mr. Leela here is what
Okay.
we call a spirit duffer.
What's a spirit duffer?
Yeah, I'm like, I wanted to ask that, but I knew Paimon would do it for me.
Someone with no spiritual sensitivity whatsoever. Spirit duffers can't sense or control spirits, much less use spells on them.
Then how did he get in this situation? Like, who let him do this?
Now, there are certain methods that can force even spirit duffers into a clairvoyant state. But, well, I mean, look what happened to Mr. Leela.
Yeah, but like, why'd he end up like this?
The spells of the Masters of the Nightwind are all based on dealing with spirits, and so are all our problem-solving methods. So for spirit duffers, even our healing methods don't work on
That is definitely a problem. A very big problem.
So, if they get into trouble trying to use a spell, there's basically nothing we can do.
I feel like there should be better protection and guard from situations like that then.
Yes, there is. As long as the soul is involved, I should be able to help.
Yeah, but I imagine there might be some risk to it, because yeah, you're sensitive, from what I remember. But I imagine that might cause Citlali to have some concerns.
You hear that? No prizes for guessing what Auroron's bright idea was.
Oh, because of your special constitution, right?
Yeah.
But isn't it kind of risky for you?
I'll be fine. Granny's just worrying too much. I'm feeling fine now, so I should be able to do it safely. Besides, it's probably our only hope of bringing Leela back.
That's true, but okay. Here's where I am bad, because I get where he's coming from, but I also get where Citlali's coming from. Damn, I'm so glad I'm not you, Traveler.
Don't kid
Oh.
yourself. What happens if it's not as safe as you're hoping, We both know you'll risk it all to try and rescue him anyway.
Yeah,
Honestly, you're such an idiot sometimes.
I get why she's upset. I do. But Citlali, I would love to make sure you didn't think you were possibly gonna lose him. But also, he feels fine. He thinks he can handle it. you should be able to let him have his way, and maybe somehow we can help, okay? Maybe. Oh, but man, yeah, I get it, but she does need to chill out.
This
Literally.
is a tricky
She's
one.
Krya, why is
It's
she on
true
fire?
that Auroron could be self-sacrificing to a fault, but it's also true that Citlali tends to
Yeah.
worry too much.
Both of them have a point, because to both of their defenses, they both go overboard. And that's why I don't want to be here, because it's like, mm. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go with the bottom option. But if I was to side with somebody, hmm, I think I'm going with the bottom. I feel like Citlali has a plan for it, because as much as she worries, she also worries about being too much. So she's probably been using this time blocking him from being reckless to try to think of some way to work around this. Especially because, this is after he's ran off and worked with the Fatui. So she's definitely thought of ways to being crafty, I imagine. Um, I have other accounts. I can find out what saying this says, but I'm going to say this.
You're darn right Granny Eatsley's got a plan. Why else do you think I'd be here?
Huh? You do?
The surprise, like, huh? Since when?
Wait, really? You actually know a way to save him?
Yes. I mean, it's a crude solution. But that's beside the point. The point being, don't interfere when Granny's already got things under control.
He was just concerned, okay?
Anyway, Traveler, I was actually going to ask for your help on this. My plan will take quite a lot of work, and it's a little too much for one person.
See, they both also thought of the same thing. They're like, traveler?
Oh, great! Well, it's a good thing Auroron brought us here then.
Sure. How can I help?
I intend to use a two-pronged approach. The first is the crude method. Basically, it's looking for a needle in a haystack.
Yeah.
See the thing I've drawn around Leela's body? That's a gateway to the Night Kingdom.
It's not exactly like when we were looking for Kachina, but it gives me the same feeling.
Once the gateway is activated, all roaming spirits in the area will be drawn to it. If we're lucky, we'll find the one that belongs to Leela. I'll lend you some of my power like last time, so you can use my clairvoyance. It only works if you use this projection sensor first, though. So don't forget that step.
So use that first. Don't forget.
Don't worry, this time nothing can go wrong. You'll just feel like you're in the Night Kingdom, and you'll see a lot of roaming spirits around you. All you need to do is gather them up.
Okay. Maybe we won't get to hear your inner thoughts this time.
You can leave Auroron to sift through them and find Leela. Since he wants to help so bad, he can take the hardest job.
Hey, it might also be him who's the best suited for that, though. What's the other approach?
Draw him back, using what I know about the instincts of spirits. As we all know, clairvoyance is usually conducted with the goal of unraveling mysteries. If we can find out what mystery Leela wanted to learn the truth of, we can use that to draw his lost spirit back here. I'll do some clairvoyance of my own, and channel it through Leela's body. That should give me some idea of what he was thinking.
Oh, Paimon thinks she gets it now.
Yeah, that
The
can work.
first approach is like fishing with a net, and the second is like fishing with bait. Just like how Auroron wanted us to lure you away with the promise of light novels.
Paimon, there are some things you just don't say. I don't think Auroron wanted us to say that. Citlali, what Paimon meant was I wanted to hang out with you and read light novels.
Your point would have been just as clear without the example, Paimon.
Exactly.
What? Don't think I won't revisit this later.
Honestly, we just signed his death certificate. Yep, yeah, you see that response. He's like, oh dear.
But Granny, it's amazing that you can use a person as a clairvoyance medium. I always
Yeah.
thought you had to use inanimate objects.
Granny, you're great.
You can't flatter your way out of this one. But you're not wrong. A person without a spirit is just a physical shell, which, for our purposes, makes them an inanimate object.
Damn.
Traveler, just over there is my spirit loom, which will record the fragments I see during clairvoyance. Once I begin, please arrange them on a woven scroll for me. Let me know when you're ready. We should get to work.
Okay, let's do this. That is crazy. Hello, little spirit sensor. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Paimon, she doesn't know when to not talk, okay?
You can do it, Traveler. Together we'll bring Leela back for sure.
Okay, let's go.
Are you ready? Don't worry, the spirit loom is very easy to use.
Yeah, let's give it a try. I feel like technically we've done it before. During the world quest. Yeah, let's do it.
I know this is your first time working with it, but I have a feeling you'll do great.
The confidence, I'm here for it. In the area specific order. Yeah, that. Okay. We're gonna figure it out. I say is yes. Okay. No. I need that like this, and then this needs to be above it. This needs to become yes. That looks kind of accurate. I did it! There you go. See, I'm great. Oh, I took a minute. Oh, damn. That now I feel a little
the
bad.
woven scroll is ready. This looks like a person. Who is it?
Huh? It's Sanhaj Kampore.
Huh? You mean that Sanhaj? Aurora's ancient name hero guy?
That's right. He was not only one of the 6 heroes, but also a legendary border master of our tribe. 500 years on, and the remains of his spirit is still so strong.
Border Master is an honorable title, by the way. It's only given to powerful figures like Granny Citlali.
Okay.
No, not like me. The most powerful border masters can expand the borders of the Night Kingdom and temporarily manifest part of it in the real world.
Okay, that's very interesting.
I'm no amateur with border spells, but Sanhaj is in a league of his own.
Look at her. Look at her. She's like, hey, you know, I may be great, but no. He's leagues better.
They say his border mastery was what turned the tide in the Battle of the Mare Javari 500 years ago. Legend has it that Sanhaj summoned a miniature Night Kingdom and exploded it to defeat the encroaching Dark Calamity.
The Mare Javari is mentioned again. God, I haven't heard that. Last time I swear I heard it. I could be forgetting because I have terrible memory. But that, we hear that in Venti's only story quest. It's, what's happened with Stanley. I'm sorry, I just want more Venti content. Like, they even brought back Mondstadt, so I'm just...
Whoa, he must have been
You know.
really strong.
Of course, it came at a great price. As far as I understand, both Sanhaj and Tainoch, the leader of the tribal coalition forces, gave their lives to activate this spell. I don't know what Leela was thinking. Even I'd think twice before seeking out Sanhaj Kampore during clairvoyance. So what sort of spirit duffer in their right mind would... I guess folly is the greater part of bravery. I'm starting to feel like something else is at play here. I think I'll pay a visit to his house and see if I can find any clues.
What about the other approach? How we keep that up while you're gone?
Yep, you can keep gathering the roaming spirits. That won't be affected. Hopefully you do find Leela that way, because it'll save us an awful lot of trouble.
Yeah, I imagine it's not going to be that easy, though.
But before that, it looks like we now have another problem on our hands. Connecting with the spirit of Sanhaj Kampore has caused quite a stir. I think we may have just spooked all the monsters in the area.
Okay, damn.
Traveler, if you've got some time, could you go and get them to pipe down a bit? We don't want them to start attacking innocent bystanders.
That is true.
It's fine. I can handle that.
Oh no, you're staying right here, mister. The Traveler has enough to do already without coming to your rescue.
Damn, okay.
Alright then. Sorry, Traveler. Over to you, I guess.
No problem, it'll be a piece of cake.
Yeah, don't sweat it. The most important thing right now is getting Leela's spirit back.
Alright, I'm heading out. See you guys later.
But it is true. Why was he looking for them? Also, this is cool. This is a cool menu. Should I do this stuff in between? I can't wait for the Primo Gems because these are all going to Citlali. Thank you. Okay. Oh, that is a lot of stuff. Actually, wait.
Someone told you the Masters of the Night Wind is a tribe of weirdos? Who else is there? I thought I was the only one.
I mean, you're definitely a little different from the others, but you're not really a weirdo per se. My mic doesn't, this mic, correction, this mic does not pick up, but they're walking on the piano. It's so loud, it like makes me look over, and in this case I can actually see in the camera. But, headphone mic, this guy, he would pick up every noise. You would know when the cat was on the piano. I technically can do some of these, but let's get the story done.
Hey everyone.
Welcome back.
Ah, Granny. You're back.
So, no good news for me then?
No, it seems we are incapable of finding him that easily.
You saw right through me. The Traveler collected a lot of spirits, and I checked all of them one by one. None of them matches Leela's description.
I figured. It was written all over your face. It's alright. I didn't exactly have high hopes for the needle in a haystack approach anyway.
Leela's condition is still stable, but we're not really getting anywhere.
Well, luckily, I made some progress on my end. Leela's parents told me that he made a new friend recently, and
Okay.
apparently he's been out of the house for days at a time. On one occasion, they secretly followed him and saw him and his friend tinkering around with something at a camp.
Something at a camp.
Yeah, some guy who goes by the name Kokuchu, dressed in what looked like Inazuman attire.
Oh.
Is this really all I'll need, Mr. Kokachu?
Based on my studies of the ancient texts, hypersensitivity is usually treated with desensitization therapy. So, I figure there's no reason it shouldn't work in reverse.
It's not the
Now,
same.
for a poor chap like yourself with no sensitivity to spirits whatsoever, you'll have to completely immerse yourself in spiritually rich substances for this to be effective. I'm electing to name this approach hypersensitization therapy.
A, why were you taking advice from someone who clearly was not from Natlin? And B, I don't think this is obviously I think it's a different name than the person we see in Kenichi's story, like little tribe quest.
Is it risky?
Yes. If you have to ask,
You're
yes.
the spirit duffer, not me. I'm sure you're more clued up than I am on the potential consequences of brute force clairvoyance. Ultimately, it's your decision.
All right, but I do have one last question. What's in this for you?
That's a good one.
People like me obviously don't have much clout in this tribe, so it's not like I can offer you much in return.
You think I'm looking for a reward? Oh, my good sir, take a look at my face. Isn't the answer written here clear as day?
What? What's written there?
Just a friendly guy who's happy to help.
Clearly, we have differing opinions on what to do when people are like talking about a subject they might not really have much knowledge on. They're letting us, choose for ourselves, but go into a probably catastrophic decision. And they're not in it. They don't want anything. They're simply a friendly guy who's there to who's happy to help out. I wouldn't. I would back away personally, but
What? So some random guy from Inazuma
Yeah.
just felt like helping Leela cure his spirit deaferness?
apparently, that sounds so suspicious.
Hypersensitization therapy, huh? What a novel idea. Could that really work?
Not on Leela by the looks of things.
It's anything but novel. Our tribe used to offer it as a treatment once upon a time. But it was so fraught with risks and had such an abysmal success rate that it was eventually outlawed.
Oh, so then where did he hear about it from?
As for this Kokuchu fellow, I'm sure he has his own agenda.
Oh, without a
He
doubt.
conveniently disappeared right after Leela got into this mess. Leela's parents gave me the address of the camp, so I went and checked it out. There were clear traces of spiritual energy. And also, look what I found.
What's this?
A broken shard. Probably from a weapon or some sort of ceremonial implement. You feel that? It might look old, but it has extremely strong traces of spiritual energy. Leela must have used this as his medium. It would definitely explain how a spirit duffer like him was able to trigger a clairvoyant experience.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, there's something else. It feels so familiar. I think this is
Oh,
somehow
that-
connected to my ancient name.
That could explain what we came up with last time too.
Connected how? Is it like a shard of an ancient name?
No, more like... I think this item might have belonged to a previous bearer of my ancient name.
Okay, that's it. Granny's getting itchy clairvoyance fingers. I'm going to try using this shard as a medium.
Cool, same as last time? The Traveler can use the Spirit Loom to record what you find on a woven scroll.
Nope. Auroron can do the recording.
Yeah, it would
this
make
time.
sense to have him do it because he would be more resonant with it.
Why?
Yeah, you should know why.
It's a safety measure.
Oh, okay, yeah, that too. But I feel like you would also know.
You have a better understanding of the spirit domain than the Traveler. If this really is a Sanhaj relic, you'll be better placed to deal with the fallout in the event that something goes wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, see, Paimon? Told you Granny has a soft spot for the Traveler. Look at her not wanting to put him in danger.
I know, now she's willing to sell you out. How does it feel? But hey, it's fine. It's fine.
Meanwhile, I'm just a grandkid, so I'm expendable.
Hey, don't go that far. She probably would have asked us for help if she thought it was safer for us to go in. She's just going by what's actually better. You have a better understanding, and this is in connection to your ancient name. So I do feel like it's probably better for you to go.
Hey, what are you blabbing on about?
Sorry, Granny. I'm ready now.
Yeah, nothing. Don't worry about it, Citlali. Who cares if there's some truth to the statement?
Then let us begin.
Starts her second clairvoyance session with the mysterious shard as her medium. Auroron follows her lead using the spirit loom to record the image she sees on a woven scroll. Soon, an image appears.
Alright, what's on the scroll this time? Looks like a broken bow covered in flames.
Yeah, was that it was part of the bow. It was literally right in the center of it.
Hey, don't you think one of the pieces looks just like this
Yes.
shard?
Mm-hmm.
You're right. It seems to be from the
So
body
how did
of
that
the
person
bow.
get it?
I saw a bow just like this in one of Granny's scrolls.
Yes, it's the weapon Sanhaj used in the Battle of the Mare Javari. I guess that proves it. This shard is a bona fide Sanhaj relic.
Good old Sanhaj. The relic's spiritual energy was fluctuating very strongly, but I wasn't in any danger at all. The traveler probably would have been fine as well.
Now that's a true hero, huh? Generations later and the stuff he used to own is helping to treat spirit duffers.
But is it helping though? So far, the person who used it's kind of lost in a drift, so I don't know if it's really helping.
I still think there's more to this story,
Yeah.
though. Kokochu must have had his own motives beyond just treating Leela's condition.
Well, okay, we saw the full bow just now, right? Maybe he wanted to see it too, so he could track down the other pieces.
I don't know if he'd have anything to gain by doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they're Sanhaj relics, I still doubt he'd have much use for a broken bow.
Also, why use a spirit duffer in that case? You're basically setting yourself up for failure.
Oh, a response.
Huh? Layla's body is responding.
Let me take a look. I can sense a spirit being drawn to the relic.
Looks like Granny's plan is working. Leela's spirit is being drawn to the bait.
In that case, let me try again. This time using both Leela's body and the shard as mediums.
Okay.
You can do it, Granny. I'm ready to go too.
Oh, I want to be in charge here. Actually, can I control the spirit loom this time?
You got the itch too, huh?
Plus, Auroran went last time. It's only fair to take
Yeah,
it in
let's go back and
turns.
forth.
Fine by me. We know it's safe now, so you shouldn't have any problems.
All right, if you insist. Be my guest. Just let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, Auroron, she may have a soft spot for us, but I feel like, it's not really that much bigger than her soft spot for you. It's just she trusts you because she knows your abilities, so she knew it was probably safer for you, and she didn't know about us. She's not trying to choose one over the other.
You ready?
Yep, let's begin.
All right, here goes.
See if I got this. That's a map. This is more towards the end here. Yeah, if that's like that, then that's about there. This should, in theory... Hold on, this is gonna be the outer bit. So I need... So, like, trying to figure out how that actually works. I said I would do better. But I don't think I'm doing much better. And then this outer layer, I think it meets right there. Like that. And then we just need this background here, which should fill in these bits. Yep. Okay, cool. I did it. Only slightly slower than the first one. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Another image has appeared. This one is
A map.
a map.
A map? Of where?
Could it be the Mare Javari?
You think?
The Mare Javari?
The Mare Javari was reduced to a desolate wasteland after that big battle. Or rather, it became known as the Mare Javari after what happened there. The ashes of the monsters and warriors who fought there covered the entire battlefield. Sometimes, bone-chilling cries would be heard from the depths. Other times, the whole region would become engulfed in towering flames, drowning out the cries. That place is full of untold dangers and mysteries. Over the centuries, the finest adventurers have tried to prove themselves by venturing in. Sadly, most ended up perishing there. That lasted up until around 20 or 30 years ago, when strange things started happening.
Okay.
People started speaking of an enormous dark creature the size of a mountain, roaming around inside the Mare Javari.
Strange, like, dark creature.
And then, shortly after that, the whole region just completely disappeared. Nobody knows how, but that infamously ominous place just vanished from the face of the world.
What? How the heck?
That is very odd.
I know, right? Anyway, if I'm not mistaken, the place indicated on this map is where it used to be before it disappeared.
And where's that?
At the westernmost part of Natlan. It's a very remote location, far away from any of the tribes. There never used to be a settlement there, but there's more people since the Mare Javari disappeared. Anyway, that's just what I've heard. I've never been there myself.
Okay.
This is what age does to you. The older you get, the less adventurous you become.
I feel like you got a lot of adventure in you. You just wanted a good, like, friend and companion to help you out, so you're not, like, just alone.
That's just an excuse. Granny's too lazy to take a trip that far away.
Hey, Auroron, I was trying to be nice, so, you know, she wouldn't be upset. And then you went in, and you, this time, signed up your punishment.
Hold on a second. There's
Oh.
a spirit approaching the shard and the woven scroll.
Tim.
Oh, Leela's body is responding again.
Quite a strong reaction this time. Does this mean what he was really seeking was the
Why
Mare
would he be
Javari's
seeking
location?
that, though? Like, what would be the main purpose and goal for that?
I sense it too. There's a soul nearby. Almost a complete one.
This is creeping Paimon out.
It seems like the plan is working.
So, can we just wake him up now?
Not that simple, Paimon. I think we have at least 1 to 2 more steps before we can do that safely.
Not today.
Yeah.
You might think bringing a spirit back into its body is like pouring water from one bottle into another, but it's far more complicated than that. I need to borrow a ceremonial sword and make some other preparations. It'll take me about 2 days.
Okay, 2 days.
But don't worry. Now that his spirit's returned, there's just one step left. Let's meet up again in 2 days.
Got it.
Something about this still doesn't add up for me. If that Kokchu guy was really plotting something, why would he leave Sanhaj's relic at the scene?
Yeah, like nothing about his side of things adds up in any way.
Unless that was also bait.
Bait for what though? All of his motives don't make sense. Anyways, 2 days later, 2 days later. As you can see, Auroron's waiting for us, but we're just gonna have to sit this one through. Should I stupidly do a 10 pull on a Nouvelette's banner? Think you guys are gonna witness me waste my hard-earned primos. Just for the chance of maybe getting another constellation for Hazo. That's realistically my goal there.
Greetings again, everyone.
Welcome back, welcome back.
Citlali, you're here.
I got the ceremonial sword from the chief. It has a certain power that's needed in situations like this.
Okay.
You haven't forgotten what we're doing today, right?
No, we're all very much so aware.
Of course not. We're gonna wake Leela up and then ask him just what the heck he was playing at.
And I've prepared the rest of the tools for the ceremony per Granny's instructions. We've dotted all our I's and crossed all our T's, so today should go off without a hitch.
I feel like that should not have been said, but yes.
Good work, kiddo. Then without further ado, let's get started.
Citlali summons the ceremonial sword, Calamity of...
I give
Oh,
offerings
this sword.
from the mystic smoke, the gift of stars on a moonless night, a wreath of dreams in the swirling wind. Glory be to the ruler of death. Fade, fade, fade. Thrice uttered and thrice repeated.
Whoa, is this one of her magic spells? This whole place suddenly got cold. What's happening?
Paimon's like, I can't handle this. I don't have Ito. We all know Ito would be scareder, which is more scared. I swear I know English.
Keep your voice down. We mustn't disturb her.
I was gonna say that. Thank you, Auroron. I got distracted by my own
We, the children
situation.
of the Priest King, swear
Priest
to abide
King.
by the ancient pact and tear through the veil of the Night Realm. I am Citlali. Hear my command. I am the Shepherd of Doomsday. I am Akul Batil.
Oh, look! Leela's spirit is back. It's coming towards his body.
Okay, here's where things can go wrong.
I shall pierce the cloak of night with flintstone and banish all souls that do not belong to the land of the dead. Leela, obey my command and return to the land where the sun shines. Return to your own path.
Did it work?
Huh? Where am I? And who are you?
Is everything working out? Oh, she's upset.
Whoa! Granny Eatsley, I mean, High Priestess Citlali, please have mercy.
I don't know. Maybe you should tell us this whole story of why we're in this situation, you know?
Aw, guilty conscience, huh? So, you know full well what you've done. Do you have any idea how close you were to never making it back? Or maybe you thought life would be more fun as an inanimate object.
I'm sorry, I messed up, and I'll face the consequences.
Oh, you sure about that? Then say goodbye to your parents. Tell them this. Goodbye, Mom and Dad. I've realized I enjoy life as an empty shell so much that I've decided to get Granny Eatsley to turn me into a stone statue, so I can stand guard over her house for the next 100 years.
No, please. Please don't. I'm begging you. I'll never do this again, I promise. Thank you, High Priestess Citlali. Thank you for rescuing me.
Don't thank me. Thank my grandson. If he hadn't sensed something was amiss, I wouldn't have bothered getting involved.
You're more than welcome, Leela. And don't mind Granny. She's all bark and no bite. We're just glad that you're okay.
I feel like, if push comes to shove, she might be more than just bark, but.
Besides, someone tricked you into doing this, didn't they? That Kakju guy. He's the real culprit here.
No, Mr. Kokuchu had nothing to do with it. It
Are
was
you
all my
sure?
doing.
I don't know. I don't trust that dude, so I don't really like that you're covering for him. Even if you genuinely think it was all your idea. I don't like that.
Well, I mean, he suggested the method of using a powerful spirit relic as a medium, but it was my decision to go through with it. I wasn't coerced or anything.
Yeah, but he's the one who brought it up, meaning there was some motive behind it. Yes, technically he didn't force you, but he did give you a really good idea of how you can accomplish something you might want to do.
I'm sorry. I'm the one to blame.
The brainwashing is strong with this one.
Yeah.
So did Kokuchu provide the relic?
He did.
Mhm,
He said
yep.
it was a treasure related to the Mare Javari.
Yeah, so see, you can't really say he didn't have anything to do with this, man.
Right, so that proves it. He was using you. He coaxed you into doing the clairvoyance for him.
But I'm a spirit duffer who can't cast a single spell. What use would I be to him? Guys like me couldn't sense a spirit even if we spent the rest of our lives sitting and meditating. But Mr. Kokuchu said that if I brute force the spell and immerse myself in a spiritually rich substance, I might be able to catch a glimpse of one. It seems like my only option.
Still, brute forcing a spell when you're a spirit duffer is like forcing yourself to run a marathon without any legs. If it wasn't for Citlali, you'd have been lost forever.
I know, I'm sorry. It's just... everyone in this tribe is so amazingly talented, and then there's me. I just didn't want to be the odd one out anymore.
There are ways you can, work to maybe build up your own self-worth other than risking your life effectively. Not everyone's going to be talented in the same things. So, if you already seem to be at a disadvantage with this, why don't you try doing other things that could be helpful?
I totally understand how you feel, Leela. Some seeds effortlessly grow into beautiful cabbages.
Yeah.
While others struggle with all their might and never even sprout. Who knows why this is the way things are? Maybe that's just life. Life is full of things we can't change. I know saying this doesn't change anything either, but I hope it makes you feel a little better.
Let's pause this discussion for now. We need to get you to Matla's for a checkup.
It's true. He was kind of out of his body for a good hot few days. I'll be back, Cave. Yeah, that's a little too far. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you could tell it got dark. I got flashbanged into oblivion.
Sometimes the shrouded path is not meant to be walked. Move
Travel.
forward with blind ambition, and the smoke might suffocate you.
There's that chest I haven't gotten yet. Anyways, no distractions. I say as I'm very distracted.
Okay, looking good. Seems like this guy got off lightly.
Okay.
Just make sure he eats when you get back. Phew, he must be starving.
That's relief. I've heard of cases where people's bodies started necrotizing after they spent too long meditating.
Yeah, no, that's pretty bad.
What a horrifying thought!
Anyway, Leela, even though we didn't know each other before all this, I'm still really glad that you're okay now.
Well, maybe you don't know me, but I've heard all about you. The same goes for High Priestess Citlali, the Traveler, and Paimon. I've heard all the stories.
Huh? Even us?
This might sound corny, but you're exactly the kind of people I've always dreamed of becoming. But it's clear to me now. That was just wishful thinking.
Again, maybe you can't be exactly like us or some of the other people in your tribe, but that doesn't mean there's no option out for you. You should be able, like, there's always going to be something out there for someone, you know? I'm literally giving a preachy, like, there's something out there for everyone when I am kind of, I'm being a little hypocritical, but I'm trying to be positive here. I've been working on that more, trying to be a little bit more optimistic and nice to myself. So, I've always been good at, like, wanting people to not be so harsh on themselves.
Honestly, why'd I have to be born a spirit duffer? Nah, it's alright, really. I'm used to being useless by now. Thank you all for saving me.
You're not useless. Don't let these things define your self-worth. Like, okay, sure, maybe you can't do something that, like, everyone else in your clan, well, most people in your clan can do. And, like, there's gonna be some people who are just, like, geniuses at it. But that doesn't mean you're useless.
Roran,
Man.
I think you're right. It's just a fact of life. I promise I won't take another risk like this in the future. I've brought you more than enough trouble already.
Aw, Leela.
It's okay. There's no need to comfort me.
Hey, you little rascal. What are you talking about? Look at me.
Huh? What's wrong, High Priestess Citlali?
I said, look at me. Take a good hard look. Sense anything strange?
Granny, what are you talking about?
What do you think, Traveler? Another case of happy to help written on someone's face?
Paimon.
Hold on. I think... either my mind's playing tricks on me, or her entire body is an illusion. No, it must just be my imagination. I wouldn't be able to see through something like that.
Are you sure? I think she's trying to point it out to you that you can.
Wait, I know this trick. It's the same one I used
Yeah.
a while back. Granny snuck away from right under our noses.
You see? You can perceive some spiritual abnormalities now. Congratulations.
Really?
But where are you going, Granny?
Where do you think? I'm going fishing, you dummy. Someone triggered the trap I set in the cave. Looks like our friend Kokochu took the bait.
Oh, it's time to go get him.
What?
Come on, Paimon.
Sorry, can't talk now. You'll find me in the cave.
We gotta go. I'm like scared. I was like, oh, am I gonna get flashbang? If I want to teleport, I will. But I think I'm just gonna jump for it. Oh. Is that domain part of the event? It is. I just look over, I'm seeing a domain. I'm like, what? I'm like, what is this? Anyways, time to get serious. What is this fiend? Oh, did they steal the map? Are they somehow after the knowledge and existence of the Mare Javari?
Huh? I don't believe it. He got away. Oh, this is terrible.
Oh.
Why'd I have to go and act so cocky about it? I'm gonna look like such a fool.
No, no, you're not. It's okay.
This Kokochu must be a real escape artist or something. But I can't tell them that. I'll have to think of something else.
No, it's fine. You can literally say he's a crafty one. He's really sneaky. He, like, somehow escaped. Because your traps did alert you. It's just he somehow managed to slip by.
Citlali, did you get him?
Come on, it's okay. Tell us the truth, please. Trust me, it's less embarrassing.
Given that she's the only person here, I'm guessing no.
Come on. Come on, Citlali. It's okay. It's okay.
I thought I'd let him go for now.
Citlali. Precious bean. You could have just told us the truth. We all probably know, based off what you just said, that that's not the truth.
But I left a mark on him. So if he comes around here again, I'll be able to track his every move.
Oh, so Granny had only pretended to leave the cave, when in fact she'd set up a whole trap for him and was lying in wait.
Ah, so just like how you caught Auroron! But how did you know Kokochu would come here?
'Cause she's a genius. Clearly.
Because I planted the bait here. The Mare Javari map and the bow shard. Left them both on the table. I had a feeling those were what he was truly after.
Okay.
And sure enough, my trap was triggered just moments after we left.
Mm-hmm.
So you really did set up traps here after all,
Well,
huh?
well, that part was true. There are traps. Just not in the way she's explaining. But yeah.
Of course. It's just that they'd never do anything to either of you.
Oh, hey, look, see? Auroron was right.
See? What did I tell you?
Well, to be fair, you're the troublemaker, okay? So they have to work on you. Come on, man. She's trying to cause chaos. She's gonna hit me. She's ready to smack me. Oh, ma'am, I need the mouse.
So, Mr. Kokochu, you used me after all. This whole time, all you wanted was to find the location of the Mare Javari.
Or at least I imagine that might be. Because why else would he have that relic in particular and that be like where Leela's whole astral projection stuff was going towards?
That's right. I've been wondering about the shard he left ever since I came across it. Why did he leave it there? The moment I confirmed the Mare Javari's location, that's when I realized it was bait.
You know what's funny? This starts off as her not wanting to let them know that he just snuck off. But I think we're actually figuring stuff out. Maybe not complete clarity, but I feel like some of this has truth to it.
He was counting on Leela's spirit getting lost, and the tribe coming to his rescue. Then, by helping Leela, we'd be helping him.
Oh, so he was fishing too! It was all a ploy to lure in an actual clairvoyant who could look into the shard for him.
Yep. And somebody fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
I'm sorry. I took the bait. But so did Granny.
Yeah, drag her down with you.
Ugh, the nerve! I only got involved because of you, you little scamp!
Either way, Kokchu played us like a fiddle. Huh. He managed to accomplish his goals without taking any of the risk himself. Pretty sneaky.
You could say that again. Imagine if he tried to approach Citlali directly. She'd have seen through it right away.
I mean, he would have to actually get in contact with Citlali to begin with, too.
Although, actually, Citlali, why did you let him go?
What's your excuse? How are you going to play this one off?
Because I couldn't risk using my full abilities here. He was a pretty slippery character, and if I'd kept him here by force, there could have been unintended consequences.
I'm with you. Yep.
Was it my fault for picking a bad place? I'm sorry.
Oh no, stop feeling sorry. It's okay.
I went looking for somewhere with a wealth of spiritual energy when I first decided to help Leela, and ended up choosing this mad sage's hideout.
Mad Sage?
Yeah, he's napping right behind that wall. We'd have a whole new situation on our hands if we woke him up. That's why I decided against using my full abilities.
I mean, hey, that works out with you. I don't know if that's completely true or not, but it works in your favor. Go for it, Citlali.
I do have some good news, though. I snatched the shard and map back before he bolted, so I may have restrained myself, but I certainly didn't let him walk all over me.
How did he get out? And I'm wondering of that, like, because the stuff is still here. Things are still not quite adding up. And, like, I know I'm, like, really buying into this. Like, I know Citlali is just coming up with a cover story because she feels embarrassed about letting him go. But I'm just trying to see if, like, from her cover story, like, a really quick thought up one, if some of what she's trying to use might actually be, like, pieces of the puzzle we're missing.
That's great! So he left empty-handed.
That we know of. That we know of.
Yes, sort of. The
Yeah.
bad news is he did get a look at the map before he left. Not that the Mayor Javari's last known location is a huge secret, but still.
Yeah, that's kind of worrying. What if he's got some sort of diabolical plan?
Don't worry. I'll keep tracking him.
Huh.
Also, Leela, if it's all the same to you, I'd like to give the shard and map to the Traveler as a gift. They might prove useful at some point in his journey.
Absolutely. That's completely fine. The Traveler deserves it.
Are you sure? This is a very generous gift.
None of us are interested in them. And if there's any chance of them leading you to the Mayor Javari, I'm sure an adventurer like you wouldn't want to pass on that opportunity.
That's true. Very interesting that we're getting more onto the topic and now have a map of its last known location.
Granny Eatsley has a sense for these things.
So, Granny Eatsley? Do you think I'm still a spirit duffer?
Hmm.
What kind of a dumb question is
Yeah.
that? You saw through my illusion, didn't you? I mean, that's partly because I deliberately made it imperfect, but even then, a spirit duffer wouldn't be able to see through that.
Yeah, because even if you had it to where it wasn't quite perfect, like there was some imperfections, like it took Auroron and us quite a bit to notice it.
Auroron, give this guy some lessons when you've got the time. Leela, put in the work, and we'll see how far you get.
Amazing. Life is so full of surprises. As long as you keep moving forward, you might just run into some fertilizer in the middle of the road.
He's all about his garden. He's missing his vegetables. You know, he hasn't had any free time recently.
I'm so happy for you, Leela. Let's both give this our best shot, and who knows?
Beautiful
We might
cabbages.
both be beautiful cabbages one day.
You all right? I have to return the ceremonial sword to the chief shortly,
Wait.
but I'll leave everything else in the camp as is for now. Feel free to make use of it.
I have the latest. Oh. We're going with this? I have the latest volume of Mirage Warriors here. I don't know what the light novel is in any way, shape, or form, but
Huh?
along with a special edition spin-off of the case files of Miss Orith. Do we actually have these? Why are we trying to drag her away? Do we just want to hang out with her? I mean, I agree, I do too, but where are we going?
Huh?
She was so excited, her eyes. Want to read them together? Let's see if this plays out exactly as Auroron said. Okay. She showed excitement. We know she wants to. But it's just now she heard together, and so she needs to think about it.
What is this? What's going on? How did he know I like those books? Has he been trying to find out what I'm into?
Oh no. Your grandson.
No,
simple.
That's ridiculous. Don't be silly. I bet Auroron sold me out. The little scamp.
He did. He did. You're correct about that one.
Still, he remembered. That's gotta mean something, right? Why make a note of some mundane detail like that?
We're friends. We're friends, right? Like, hey, I'll try to remember what I can. No details too little to like
Focus.
negate
He asked me
remembering
a
it.
question. How do I respond?
Yeah, how do you respond? Do you want to read a book together? I mean, I question what you're into book-wise, though.
Sure, why not? I should have some time later. I'll let you know.
It worked well.
Thank you for everything. This would have been so much harder without you. These are for you. They're all homegrown. I hope you like them.
Oh, we got 30 cabbages. 30 cabbage, guys.
I'm gonna
We're
play myself
rich.
hard and learn everything I can from Auroron. He'll make a cabbage out of me yet.
Yep.
Although, to be honest, I'd rather become a carrot. More nutritious, you know?
Hey, okay, then you need to work to become the best carrot. It just goes into that scene again. Yeah.
I have to return the ceremonials. Huh?
It does. I just love that. Like, they went out of their way to make
What
her
is
so
No, that's
expressive
ridiculous.
and
Don't be
just like
silly.
she
I
gives
bet
me
Auroron sold
like
me out.
okay.
A little
So
scamp.
she reminds me of
Still,
Farina
he
when she was
remembered.
trying to
That's gotta
convince
mean
Nouvellette
something, right?
to
I
join
didn't
her
notice some
in the
mundane
meeting
detail
with the
like
name.
that.
You know, like just
Focus.
that like
He asked me a
back and forth,
question.
but it's all in her head. It's her like trying to work things through and psych herself up.
Sure, why not?
And that's what is really cool. That is that it? That's it? But will everything go off without a hitch? I feel like we're clearly not getting the full story here, okay? I think there's more that we need to I hit teleport, but it's right here. Okay. There's that guy. Is this the yes. Okay. We'll do these ones. I'm not gonna do the other things on camera. But I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that one pull for Nouvellette, because why not? Unless Hoyo's trying to toy with me, um, it should be okay. So I think I need a little lower. No. Or, yeah, no, maybe... Okay. No. Yeah, like that. I think. And then that goes... Think like that. Yeah, that goes like that. And then this goes... There we go. We did it. We are professional puzzle people, you know? No puzzle is too difficult for us. I think that's correct. So that means I need to move this guy to be about here. Kinda. Oh, sorry. I heard an alarm going off. Okay, so that goes here because it, yeah. It gives him that. I think that's about right. And let's just add like that. And then... Yeah. Okay, see, we did it. Not much problems. I love when the events give us little puzzle things. I feel like it's been a minute since we've had a puzzle quite like this. Okay. We need to add more pieces to the puzzle here. That's like her hair. I feel like... Oh, like that? Maybe? Okay. No, it goes past it. So it's gonna be something like that. Hold on. Yeah, I was gonna say this is the bigger one. And it needs to line up there. And then this goes back here. And now we need that. This was correct. I think. I was forgetting one piece, of course. Okay, that one was a little bit more tricky, but we still did that. We still did that in under 2 minutes. This looks a lot more complex. Oh dear. But no, that was really... Before we, like, really get too off of the topic of the, event, like, quest, it's really interesting, and I'm really interested in seeing where all of this mention of the marriage of R is going to end up, like, leading us, you know? It's, like, really odd to think about all of the mentions of things that we haven't heard about since, like, Mondstadt. Uh, it's just really an interesting thing. Because I really like the theme. We've been seeing it also all throughout Natlan so far. And, you know, I'm not against it. It's really cool. We've used everything, so I'm off. Does look funky. I will give you that. Maybe it's something here then. Hmm? I feel like it's you. I swear something looks off with you. Oh, nah? Is this piece? Oh. Oh, really? That's all I was in 2 minutes. I'm blaming the fact that I'm trying to talk about the quest and failing miserably. But my only thought about the quest that I'm a little sad about is just how quick it was. Um, and it's not like inciting, like trying to say it was bad, because no, I really liked it a lot. Just I wish the quest was longer. Okay, sorry, I got talked to. Okay, because again, it was just interesting too. Obviously, we got more of the usual, um, Auroron, Citlali, drama. Not drama, you know what I mean. And just, like, the fact that she was so quick to be like, "Oh no, they saw me yelling at Auroron." I hope... I need to cover cover that story up. Like, you know, I wasn't... Like, she clearly does, in one way or another, hold us in a really high regard to the point where her thinking we were going to be like upset at her for being like, a little bit more argumentative, angry towards Auroron is just so funny to me. Like trying I'm like sucking at this one. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I mean, you can see it. I don't need to be honest. You all know. But I was already looking at the shoulder. Clearly I wasn't. No. No, 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 no. This. No. Bring forward so I can... Like that? And then it's just the rest of it that I'm fucking up somehow. Okay, that fixed that. You. I think it's you. Is it you? I feel like it doesn't stick out the way I'm thinking. I think I'm mixing it up. I think no. That doesn't look right either. I'm dumb. You all are like screaming because you like know where things are supposed to be going, and I'm the one who's being a bit of a buffoon. But I promise you, I'm I'm trying. Oh. Yeah. I have one thing correct. Did I simply mess up? It's the layering. The layering is what gets you. Oh, Auroron. Is the last one gonna be Citlali? I don't know. I just think it's cool that we actually get to do one of Auroron. Okay, so his face kind of peeks out right there. So this should point to his hair being... like this? Yeah. Hold on. Let's get his yeah, it's definitely a little further off. Let's put some pieces just, you know, out in the wild to kind of make sense of things, you know? Now this looks like a jumbled ball of a mess. But I promise we will sort it out. Okay. So something's not layered right. Okay. I could have probably did that on my own without the help, but it is Citlali. Let's go. Oh, we really have to like... Oh, okay. Let's start with her hair because... yeah, if it doesn't... yeah, so it's right there. Yes. think that's accurate. And then yeah. Think like that. Yeah, it's behind her hair. I did it. Okay. No hints and a minute and 9 seconds. You know, I take all credit for, you know, doing the Citlali portrait. I definitely am a genius on that. I will admit I got more and more quiet as I had to focus, but you know, it's how things go in these parts. Hey, Citlali, I would love to talk to you, but it's gonna trigger that cutscene again. So I'll refrain. I'll refrain. But I will collect these. Thank you. I appreciate you a lot. Okay. And Citlali, I really would prefer if you could bless my pools for you. But I do feel like since I wanted Nouvelette, it's just I didn't get the chance to get him. That maybe, just maybe, we can give it a shot. Remember, guys, after this, I'm not pulling until Citlali's out. Even if Mawika is before Citlali, I'm pulling for Citlali. This is just because I'm building pity like a terrible, terrible gambling addict. See, it's purple. It's not gold. We're all good. That was just good built pity. That is not a Hazo. That is definitely not Hazo. I built pity, all right, and I forgot I'm thinking of a different account. He's not maxed out, but I got Hazo. I definitely don't have these two at C6 yet, so they would have been better. But that was funny, and now I could say I pulled for Nouvelette. Because I did say his rerun, and see, Chaska was at the... I'm so bright. I'm sorry, guys. I will get off that menu.
Someone told you the Masters of the Night Wind is a tribe of weirdos?
Yeah.
Who else is there?
Yeah, who else?
I was the only one.
Who else could be a weirdo? I have no... We're just looking at each other. But yeah, again, guys, thank you for stopping by, even when I kind of went off script and did one part of the event. This was really cool. I knew I would like it because it's Citlali related. I'm sorry that I had moments of kind of just having to stare at the brilliance that is how all of this went down. And yes, I do find being on camera awkward and embarrassing. We'll see if you guys get another face cam anytime soon. I might actually have to
recognize what kind of
force myself to sit through and do my usual setup. But yeah, let me know what you thought about the quest. Hope your pulls for Nouvelette or Zhongli go well. Or if you're like me and now saving up for Citlali, or if you're saving up for Mawika, I hope, you know, your savings go well. But yeah, in the meantime, I hope you all have a great day. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.